Hello everyone, and
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much underway now. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game and maintain it.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Modric. Nedved. He's had it taken off him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Aubameyang. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Figo. And this is Ronaldo. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And this is Batistuta. And the shoots! There it is! And Nigeria are ahead! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pass somewhat off target. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Nicked it back promptly. Batistuta! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's got away. Maldini with the clearance. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Nigeria have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Aubameyang. Cristiano Ronaldo. Batistuta.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Aubameyang. Nicely weighted ball. Vieira. And here's Figo. Drives it in. And that is expertly dealt with. And it's Bale. It's Bale! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, he tries a shot! they can spring out of defence. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well read, nice interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Nigeria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Nesta, ambitious ball here. Didn't quite work for him. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved. Vieira. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale. That's going across
There
goal.
will be 1 minute at a time.
Roberto Carlos. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And that brings the first half to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we get things going again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
He's in a great position here. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were out.
Shot a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Nigeria have the chance to go the other way. Aubameyang gets flagged offside.
Pretty robust defending.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rijkaard. Now it's Aubameyang. Looking for options for movement. Maldini. Nedved in the hunt and looking threatening. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, just skips past his man. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ferdinand. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a little off target. And here's Aubameyang. Bale. Getting up there! And that's a good finish. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He's shifting through the gears here. Corner number 3 coming up. Roberto Carlos can clear it away. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Threads one in. That's a sharp pass.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Panucci. Now it's Hullet.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 10, Pierre Aubameyang. Coming on the field is number 4, Erling Haaland.
And he's quick to get rid. Picked out brilliantly. Thuram gets it clear.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's...
Bullets! And that could have brought them level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Substitution for Manchester United, number
Beckham,
22,
the regular corner taker.
Luis Figo, number 13, Hullet. Coming on the field,
Thuram
number
clears
23,
without hesitation.
David Beckham.
Manchester
Number 11,
United have, after
Lionel
this,
Messi.
one further opportunity to make a substitution. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Nedved. Mohamed Salah. Oh, and a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, such a clever touch. Modric gets a foot in here. Ferdinand tries to play it through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bale charging forward, the ball at his feet. Lovely feet. Terrific effort! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Gets his head on it! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Substitution for Nigeria, number 17.
Nigeria are making a change now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And that is it. A real high-octane conclusion. Manchester United can justifiably find this a hard...
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now they can clear their lines. Ferdinand producing a good steal there. showing a good level of alertness. And this is Batistuta. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Real chance! It's a sharp pass. That's been cut out, well played. That pass isn't the best. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, super find. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Haaland. Nicely weighted ball. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more...
Tries a shot! Goal! And Nigeria are ahead!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mbappe. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he's opted for the long pass.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Good chance here! Oh, off the bar! And he thumps it clear. Haaland is onto this. Bale, terrific effort! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Certain, searing, and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being...
And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And a few accusing looks coming his way. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Panucci is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ferdinand is there, and he can get that clear. Some really good ball movement. Now he's off and running. And it's Batistuta. Messi. Panucci. Now it's Messi. He's going for goal! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Looking to play him in. Mbappe! It's a goal! Into the lead once more. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Nigeria have their lead. Takes a shot! Oh, good finish! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mbappe threads one in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's picked out the run. And he's found a way. Shot a goal! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete.
Oh, what a lovely exchange.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. And we are up to the break.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Manchester United leading just about at the break. It's too close for comfort. It's 3-2. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. And it's Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Looking for options for movement. Played out wide. Out for a throw. Messi. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Great work on the overlap.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Right card, concedes a free kick for that. Pass somewhat off target. And that has left him in a heap. Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And here's Mbappe. Bale short changes him with that pass. Bullet. Now it's Haaland. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No, he's not getting his way this time. Nigeria have a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Nigeria really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Out towards the flank. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It's just beyond his reach. No, that was never going to make it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's not got that quite right.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Messi. Panucci. That's good running with the ball. Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? And yes, it's there! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And yes, it's him again. Shoots! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Haaland is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
Number 11, Lionel Messi. Number 4, Erling Haaland. Number 18, Frank Rijkaard. Coming off the field. Number
That's an
9,
excellent interception.
Kylian Mbappe. Number 23, David Beckham. Number 10.
And here's Mbappe. That looks a cracking ball.
Number 16.
When it's
Sergio
delivered
Busquets.
early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Mohamed Salah. Busquets is always looking to break lines. And Aubameyang! And that's a real chance missed. Corner number 2 then. Oh, important interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Picked out brilliantly. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Manchester United have their third corner. Towering header! Another one of football's and how moments. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldo might just make this. Now it's Beckham. Takes aim and cross. Chance! Nedved.
Oh, great feat that.
Oh, nicely intercepted. That's headed upfield.
4 added minutes have been
4
indicated.
added minutes on the board. Mbappe, never the sort to be shot shy. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. And it's been played through. And it's Bale. And there's green grass ahead of him. Look, he's in one-on-one. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and the referee says that is it. Manchester United have won it by sheer force of character.
Hello everyone, and
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Great ball, and he's in here.
Vigo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Haaland. He's having a pop!
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
It's a good-looking delivery. Oh, important interception. And now they can...
Oh, great leap!
And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
And he's there to retrieve it. It's run loose here. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Haaland. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Now it's Haaland.
Modric.
Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Batistuta. Bullet. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position, so no flag here. Tanucci proves just a little bit too strong.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
And this is Figo. Good ball, good shoots! Now who's going to... And the keeper couldn't hold it. A real chance and a real let-off.
Bale really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Now it's Haaland. Busquets is always looking to break lines. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
He's had a shot! It's in! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Nigeria have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw...
And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Now it's Haaland. That has been slung wide. No, that's been intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Nedved. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Nigeria clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Haaland. He has a look up. Vieira. Mbappe. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Haaland. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Tries to play it through. Figo receives it in a wide position. Modric. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Bale. Now can he find a finish? Thuram gets it away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Bale.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Nicked it back promptly. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe. Mbappe. And the shot! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Manchester United come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 22, Luis Figo.
That gets us going once more.
On to replace him is
Well, I think
number
in these
11,
circumstances, it's all
Lionel
about
Messi.
how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland driving forward. Real chance! It's Luke and Messi! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Maldini gets a foot in here, and this is Batistuta. Quality ball. Now it's Batistuta. And back to the goalkeeper. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in a great position here. Now it's Bale. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now that's a fine challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. The cross. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple.
Manchester United clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Can he get it through? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That pass just didn't quite work.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get through.
Big chance! Vieira. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side and they're set on using it.
Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great chance! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And yes, it's him again. Nigeria are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Nice, ended up in no man's land. Batistuta! And he thumps it clear. Just about up to 75 minutes. That's been slipped through. He's picked his way through. Not a hint of offside here.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted. Looking for the run. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Batistuta. And he was quick to react. Haaland is herring after that one. He's got away. Now the cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That has not gone well. Played into space. He's found a way through. And that is expertly dealt with.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Well timed, excellent interception. Busquets. Good running, strong and purposeful. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Busquets. Bale. Elects to... Impressive job! It's hit the uprights. And that's a good finish. And what a climax we have here! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Manchester United give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. That's Batistuta. Bale. And that is it. A real high-octane conclusion. Manchester United perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final...
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Manchester
nicely
United.
here. Gorgeous,
Again,
gorgeous evening. The
Nigeria.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And he's forced to go back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a pretty loose pass. Out of play for a throw. And it's Bale. Wriggles his way through. And that is headed. He's rising! Oh no, what has happened here? Bale. Oh, such a clever touch. Bullet! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bullet is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Nigeria have the chance to go the other way. And that's good chance here! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Nicely intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Ronaldo. Aubameyang is onto this. Pull it. Aubameyang. And a chance! It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Manchester United! The first significant strike. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And it's Bale. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it. Oh, he's been caught napping. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shin to shin, bicep. He's going for goal! That had everyone off their seats.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Hullet. Nicely worked. Good take, and Izzy tries a shot! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Nigeria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Modric. Busquets with the foul. That has not gone well. And here's Mbappe. And he's there to belt it away. Passes short and sharp.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Ferdinand makes the interception. Not the most accurate pass. Ronaldo might just make this. Great ball if he can get there. Picked out brilliantly, and he shoots! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time.
This is a special message from
That's the first half compared with your expectation.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Manchester United are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And here is the first touch of the second half. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Hullet. He's got away. And Hullet! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's caught him in or out. Manchester United really could have done without this. Drama over the penalty spot. And that's one back. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Nigeria may be down, but not out just yet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's running through. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Pull it. That's an imaginative pass. That pass isn't the best. Thuram. Oh, that's a key interception. Knocks it into space. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Figo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's having a pop! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Hullet really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Mbappe. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. Rijkaard. Oh, can he get onto this? And this is Batistuta. That's been cut out, well played. Vigo gets on his bike and on the move. Vieira. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Vigo. Panucci has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No, that's been intercepted. Nesta. He won't be happy with that one. And he skips past his man. And this is Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? Vieira. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Modric. And he's in on goal. Batistuta! Well, oh, what has happened here? Aubameyang. Pass somewhat off target. Nedved. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Aubameyang. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Batistuta, and Batistuta! And no, he had to, and yet he could not.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Nice sequence of passes, this, and that's a good ball. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Mbappe, looking to play him in.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And smartly reclaimed. And he cuts out the supply. Nice, ended up in no man's land. And that will be it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria.
Hello everyone, and welcome
Well,
to
what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game and maintain it.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the pass is intercepted. Busquets. Aubameyang is onto this. Bale thinks about the shot. There's the delivery. Mbappe. And it's Lam. Lam takes aim and crosses. Oh, well played. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Bale. Pullet. Aubameyang. He's found some space. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Aubameyang was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Aubameyang. And it's Aubameyang. And this is Ronaldo. And this is Messi. And he's straight offside. Ambitious ball here.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Lam, a player who needs no introduction. Searching pass he's played there. Chance! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
for Manchester United.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Lionel Messi.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Looking tidy in position. And Batistuta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Time and again they are repelled. Manchester United already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Pullet. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Bale. And he's being shifted off it. Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, Mbappe! It's loose and there's... Oh, he's been caught on it here. That looks a good cross. Cristiano Ronaldo. Played into space. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. He's found a way through. Cannavaro plays it long.
Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Nigeria clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the finish! Oh, it's hit the post! Ferdinand gets it clear. Lam is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Hullet. Modric tries to pass it through. It's played through. Mbappe! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! A finish right from the top drawer. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality. And that is indeed the final act. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Manchester United are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Nigeria kick off the second half. Now it's Nedved. Bale is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose. Oh, he's having a go! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Great defending, strong and determined. Pull it. Now it's Aubameyang. He's a sharp little ball here. And they're quick to get it back. That ball looks a good one. That's the keeper's ball. And this is Messi. Can he get on the end of this? That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Ronaldo. Vieira defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's come to nothing. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And Batistuta! Oh, what has happened? And it's come back out to him. And again! And that's a good finish. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 10.
So time for change,
Aubameyang.
and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Nigeria with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Right card, promptly onto that, and that is that. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, can he get onto this? And he was quick to react. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, he's been flattened there. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, He's gone for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And this is Batistuta. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Batistuta. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get it through? Lahm plays, getting up there! Harmlessly behind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
And it's Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And this is Ronaldo. Modric.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He has found the way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now they can clear their lines. And here's Haaland. There's the shot! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation.
Shot at goal! And he hits the net! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Now it's Mbappe. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Haaland is tearing after that one. Now it's Bale. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a searching pass. Now it's Mbappe. And that will be it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
His chance! Goal! Manchester United! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Hullet. Bale. Oh, this is a terrific one. Bale's cross. Nedved. Nesta. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Towering header! Oh, he's hit the bar! Has a look and plays it forward. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Lahm, very much a man of this moment. Now this could be a chance. Haaland! It's a loose ball. Hullet concedes a free kick for that. The pass has gone astray. Manchester United currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Haaland receives it in a good position. Chance, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Good effort! And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Hullet. Vieira. Now it's Batistuta. Thuram. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he finish? Haaland! That is brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. This is getting better and better. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart.
Impressive jump. Harmlessly behind. Knocks it into space. Nedved showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Maldini cuts out the pass. Chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And he is just ripping it up. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him. but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Nedved. Now it's Batistuta.
Tries to play it. It's Nedved! Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes.
Figo.
Is one whose deliveries we all know about. It's loose here and they'll want to reclaim it. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Time and again they are repelled.
Figo.
Now it's Haaland. Modric. Now, can they get him away? And this is Batistuta.
Pull it.
Haaland. Now that's well seen too.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Played out wide.
2 added minutes have
Bale.
been indicated.
Pull it.
Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of
Would
kickoff.
everyone like to join me in making
Well, they're in a
special
great
mention
position,
to
Peter,
those
so
in the
why
crowd
stop
who are
now?
celebrating
I would
their
say
winning
keep going,
anniversaries
keep
today?
at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Manchester United marching seemingly on towards victory. 3-0 at the break. So off we go again. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Spread neatly. That's good play.
Nedved. Vieira. Nedved.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Modric. And it's Nedved. And he plays one through. And they win it back again.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Figo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Haaland. Haaland! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Vieira.
This is a promising build-up. And here's Batistuta. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Ferdinand cuts it out.
Figo.
Looking to play him in. Leicester kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Hullet.
Oh, really well played.
Pass somewhat off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Batistuta. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lahm looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Vieira. And it's Batistuta.
He's on it, can he get away? Ferdinand. He's gone direct here. And it's played forward. Well, that is one way to stop him. Looking for the run. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Batistuta. Can he get it through? Just about up to 75 minutes. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Figo. Now it's Haaland. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Goes for the shot! And that tested the keeper.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations. Hello everyone, and welcome to
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
And here's Haaland. Aimed beyond the defence. Pull it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is through here. Terrific effort! Goal! Manchester United! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bale. Nedved. Passing is crisp and sharp. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Bale. And it's Nesta. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And this is Nedved. That's going to go a long way. Bale. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Vieira. Haaland receives it in a good position here. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Great defending, strong and determined. Manchester United currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Ferdinand cuts it out. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some really good ball movement. Bullet never out of the action for very long. Played into space, and he was quick to react. It's run loose here. Looking to play him in.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Figo. Cross to the back post. He leaps for it. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Nedved wins the duel this time. Batistuta. There's the shot! And no mistake. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
We're looking at a different game now. Gets his head on it! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Manchester United have their lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's managed... And the shot! That's a sharp finish! again in a trice, and they are soaring. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Manchester United now in a position far more desirable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that...
Bullish header! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Manchester United.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United visibly comfortable. Haaland!
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their... He's had a shot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support to our charity fund chance in Hello everyone, and welcome to
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Manchester
nicely
United.
here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening.
Nigeria.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Good read, needed to be. Quality ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He has found the way through. He leaps for it. Marvellous goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Nigeria finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's shifting, and a header! And it's in! Two, and we've barely begun here. Certain, searing, and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention.
Shot a goal! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Haaland. Looking for the run. And here's Batistuta. He's a sharp little ball here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Hullet. Passing nice and neat. That's a nicely shaped ball. Can he finish? And that's it! They are purring, truly purring. So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Looking to play him in. Ronaldo is flagged offside.
Pull it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tanucci. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ferdinand. Nedved. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's free. Great chance! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Nedved. Passes short and sharp. And Batistuta! Keeper always had the measure of that. Nigeria with the corner. They're first. Chance! And he steered it beyond the post.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Pull it. This looks promising. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shoots! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Nigeria have the chance to go the other way. Oh, no joy this time. And here's Haaland. And this is Ronaldo. Nedved. Great vision.
Minutes at a time.
Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Time and again they are repelled. Figo. Cannavaro gets... And for the first half, that is that. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
The time to pick out
Well, for me,
today's
it's a lead
numbers.
that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Manchester United are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. So let's get the ball rolling. Pull it. Figo. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Ronaldo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Leicester with the slide tackle there. Tanucci has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Mbappe. And it's Hullet. Some resolute defending there. Tanucci. Bigo going face-to-face with his great rival. Nedved. Now it's Mbappe. And it's been played through, and that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Nedved is standing over this one. A real chance then to ease this. Nedved! It's their second corner of the game. Tanucci can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Bullet. He's in a great position here. He is... Haaland! Oh, that could be pivotal!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
After 61 minutes in.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just? And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
This is a staff announcement. Could stewards assigned to each block please report to the staff room? Thank you. Hello everyone, and welcome to
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. Modric. Great defending, strong and determined. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved. And he's quick to snatch it back. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. He's shifting through the gears here. Getting up! And that's a sharp finish. Oh, but the flag's up.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Figo. Maldini calmly anticipates. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Hullet. This is a promising build-up. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got himself an absolute peach. Manchester United take the lead.
Manchester United.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Can he get on the end of this? Hullet is onto it in a flash. Mbappe. Roberto Carlos.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he shoots! That is spectacular from Luis Figo! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are purring, truly purring! That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoot.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Figo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. No way through there. And here's Mbappe. Half an hour played now. And here's Batistuta! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nigeria with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Only partially clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Haaland. Tanucci. That's going wide left. Bale just loves to go forward whenever he can. And it's Bale. Nesta. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Tanucci is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now it's Bale. Bale. He is through here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved. Batistuta.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking for the run. And this is Batistuta. He's picked his way through.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around
There
him.
will be 1 minute at a time.
Tanucci showing good feet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Big chance! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Manchester United clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Manchester United looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And here is the first touch of the second half. And here's Mbappe. He's having a hit! Wide, but only just.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Vieira. Nedved. He won't be happy with that one. Haaland. Goes for a shot! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
Haaland had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Just eases him off the ball. Gives it back.
Oh, that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Well read, nice interception. No, again there's no way through. Bale is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Vieira.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And that could set him on his way. That's a good ball. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And this the perfect opportunity to... Put it! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Batistuta. That's a good ball out wide. Tries to play it through. Now it's Mbappe. Pulls it back. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Nedved. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Wriggles his way through. Bale. He has found the way through. Bale's cross. Oh, good effort! Against the crossbar! And the pass is intercepted. Nedved, and he cuts out the supply. And it's Batistuta. Now, can they get it back? Ferdinand cuts it out. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nigeria can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Batistuta. Stood up well to him there. And this is Ronaldo. And he's got away from him. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Brilliant! A finish of true class!
The goal scorer for
Up
Manchester
by
United.
3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
Haaland really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Nigeria have their second corner now. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Mbappe. And this is Batistuta. Figo. And it's Gullit. Pass somewhat off target. And that is a little undercooked. Modric. Now it's Batistuta. Pinches it off him. Gullit never out of the action for very long. Gullit. Great vision. Maldini. Modric.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
This looks promising. Panucci produces the perfect tackle there. Well read, nice interception. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Now it's Haaland. That's a shade optimistic. Taken back almost at once. Into the last 5 minutes. He can run onto that. Oh, super ball! Haaland chasing after it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gullit. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul.